I'm back, everybody, with a new one from Boadicea the Victorious. This is Carbon Sapphire Supercharged. This is probably by far one of my favorite rose oud fragrances. Now, I'm gonna give y'all a breakdown of the notes in this one. This one has a plethora of notes, but I'm gonna read them out to y'all and I don't mind. Top notes: beige rose, saffron, cognac, geranium, rosewood. Heart notes: Egyptian jasmine, Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, Kashmir Fusion, leather oud, aromalite. Base notes: patchouli, gaiac wood, sandal wave, Cambodian oud, Vietnamese oud, crystal amber, and musk. Now, with all these different types of ouds in here, you would think this would be hard animalic fragrance, and it's not. It starts off slightly animalic, but it's nothing that's too aggressive. Now, for this fragrance, the oud is in the beginning and it stays all the way through the scent, but it's very subtle. It's in the background. The rose in the beginning is the star of the show, and at the same time it's boozy. But the booziness does not stand out. Like I say, the rose is the in the top, more so the priority of this fragrance. This is a very sophisticated fragrance. This is not for the beginner. It's not an offensive fragrance, but this is gonna require a more mature nose. It's more so for the enthusiast, collector, um, a grown man, if you will. When I think about this, I'm not pulling up in a Hellcat or Charge or a Vet or nothing like that. I'm pulling up in a Mercedes, a BMW, a luxury SUV or something like that. This gives off executive vibes. This is a grown man. It's nothing playful about this. This is pure seriousness. Not E for everyone, M for mature. And on top of that, this one is one that you're gonna have to pay to play. It's not cheap. And you can find it at a discounter. If you can find it less than $700, you're doing good. This is a BALLER's scent. You smell like money when you wear this. And this fragrance was released before. This was at one time just the regular carbon sapphire, but this is the supercharged. I had a sample of the regular carbon sapphire at one point. I used it all. I had a 2 ml, and to me, it doesn't smell much different from the original carbon sapphire. So if you smell the difference between blue sapphire and blue sapphire supercharged, to me there's a distinct difference. The supercharged version of blue sapphire is potent, and it's a little bit too much for me. It's too much going on in that one, and I decided to leave it alone, and I didn't purchase it. The full bottle, that is. I still got that sample laying around somewhere. I don't know where in the world it's at. But anyway, blue sapphire by itself is a beast mode fragrance, and I don't know why in the world you want to supercharge something like that. And that's a hell of a fragrance. One of my favorites. When you start stepping off into a fragrance like this, you are no longer just a fragrance wearer. You're, at this point, in my opinion, you're a connoisseur. You done graduated. You at this point may have started dabbling in cigars or fine wines, fine cognac, scotches, bourbons, and stuff like that. You are a distinguished, sophisticated gentleman or woman at this point. Now, back to the fragrance itself, to the smell, all the way through from the top notes through the heart notes, you're gonna continue to get rose. This is a rose dominant fragrance, and I can't tell you which rose that I'm smelling. I mean, it's got beige rose, Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose. I don't know which one it is, to be honest with you. And in the dry down, you really start to get that patchouli and some of that oud is still there. And that oud is throughout the fragrance. But from the top to the heart, it's pretty much in the background. But in the dry down, that's when it really starts to come out, because everything else then kind of faded, not fading to the part to where it's not there anymore. But the patchouli and the oud is there. And like I said, this is a nice oud. It's not it's animalic in the beginning, but it's not animalic at the end. And even though in the base notes it doesn't say anything about the cognac, I can smell it in a dry down. And women, if you want to pull this off, I think you could, because of the rose. It's got a lot of rose in it. But if you're a man, you're a woman, and you get into the money, you gotta have this one in your wardrobe. Go get it. I mean, it's just $700 on discounters if you're lucky. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it a score, and my score is gonna be a 9 out of 10. It would be higher for me personally. It's a I'm gonna say a 9 out of 10, and it's only a 9 because I wouldn't recommend wearing this everywhere. If you want to wear it in the office, yeah, you absolutely could. It's non-offensive at all. It's a beautiful fragrance. But if you're in somewhere like one of these big corporate offices, something like that, it might be appropriate for a setting like that. But just a day-to-day wear, nah. Special occasion only. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for this one. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, support your boy on this channel. I'm trying to grow. Just help me do my thing. This is entertaining for me. I'm sure maybe for some of y'all, especially for y'all that's out there, collecting these fragrances and doing it as a hobby, or just simply because you love to smell good, like me. And y'all, I mostly have niche fragrances, high-end designers, but I do have some dupes as well. If y'all want me to review some dupes, just leave a comment down at the bottom, and I'll start doing some dupes as well. But in the meantime, while you out there doing whatever it is you do, if you're working, if you're at a wedding, if you're cutting the grass, pumping gas, I don't care what it is, make sure that you smell good while you're doing it. I'm out.